Got the bike parked. Rice paddies. We got the starches. So we've got the starches over here, not ready yet. We've got the fruits here. I'm going to sit down in this chair here. Thanks to whoever put these out. Get some lychees in me. Get these mangoes down first, and then catch up on some coaching group stuff in there. We're living the life here in China. Amazing, man. And staying mad lean. Easy life.
I just cut it.
Yeah.
And I feed myself with the knife. The big is 98, the small
Okay.
is 88.
Yeah. Yeah. So
要不要打开？
谢谢。 So bomb. This is from Thailand.
yeah.
And
You rate it? Is that the first fresh durian you've had?
yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
As a kid, no.
Wow.
Now that I'm older and I actually really enjoy it.
Nice. So China's pretty extraordinary. If you heard the traffic, there's a lot of traffic, but the traffic's quite quiet because most of the stuff here is e-buses, e-bikes, e-cars. Super hot here, really hot. Some really hot training conditions. You think this is an electric scooter here. So it's just a real amazing place to come and watch. You know, the roads are very smooth. There's a lot of dust. It doesn't rain. And there's a lot of sectioned off areas for two-wheel transport. But there's no sort of real rules other than pay attention and don't be a douchebag. A lot of construction. It's crazy how much is getting built over here or how much has already been built. They get it done here, man. They get it done. It's crazy. It's hectic. So riding in here, this is into the main town. There's 35k each way into the Guangzhou city there. And it's got 3D printed gum trees. Look at that. Eucalypt trees. 3D printed. 3D printed gum trees. Crazy, man. Smells like Adelaide. But China's been great. The fruit here is, I keep mentioning every video, the fruit here is just sensational. I just had an amazing melon there and the durian from Thailand. Just something's going on here with the fruit. It's amazing quality, man. I've been smashing the fruit a lot, eating a lot of fruit here. Fruit for breakfast, lunch, and start with dinner and then finish with some rice and stuff like that. So yeah, a lot of green, a lot of greenery. This is sort of subtropical Thailand. Looks like Thailand, feels like Thailand, just hotter. Subtropical China, southern China here. Yeah, here for a quick trip. Been great. Just seeing the China hustle. Look at that, kid in the back. So there is a transition you can see from the bicycle two-wheel transport to now more cars. You see a lot of the cars here almost brand new. Like, yeah, so all these cars here seem to be like 1 or 2 years old, pretty much. You know, or just a couple of years old. Like you don't seem to get really. It's pretty rare to see an old car. Pretty rare to see an old car here. Cycling in China, man. Woo! It's the best way to get around. In the car is so slow here, man. The traffic is busy as banks and I'm just passing thousands of cars. Places to be, fat to burn. Sitting in the car, oh my God. No thanks, not to that. It's just good, it's so hot, man. It's hot as. Got the shirt on for the sun protection, got it undone for a bit of airflow. Feels so much better than sitting in the cars. Oh,
the commute today is 30 k's in, 30 k out. Way faster on bike. Way faster on bike. Sitting in the car today, 30 hours. 30 hours. It would feel like 30 hours. 30 kilometers into this gung-zhou traffic. Oh man, that would do my head in. But being on the bike, having the freedom to stop, check out some shops, get a fruit meal, get some snacks, get some water, go visit a park. That's that true freedom you have on the bicycle. True freedom is the bicycle. 2 wheels. It's fantastic. Totally free. I don't know how people sit in a car, man. It's like hectic. Getting vascular, getting ripped, or losing fitness and getting frustrated in a car. It's crazy, man. Crazy, bro. Don't know how people drive in these conditions.
It is amazing what you see here in China. Again, remember, always say it, reiterate it, always get on the road, keep your eyes peeled, man, because there's always something on the road coming around, you know? There's always something around. But look at the road conditions. The tarmac is very smooth, and it's crazy, the infrastructure here for bicycles. And despite massive infrastructure here for cycling, there's not that many people riding bikes here anymore, unfortunately. Obviously, you see them in this video, but it's a lot of just e-scooters. So it just goes to show you that people make that excuse, oh, there's not much infrastructure for me to ride my bike. That's just bullshit, you know? That's bullshit. I mean, so that might be true, but that's not the reason you don't ride. The reason why you don't ride is because you're just fucking fatigued, man. You're just fatigued, right? You don't eat enough carbohydrate, etc. So that's the reality, because look at this incredible infrastructure here. It's insane, but you don't see that many cyclists. I mean, obviously you see more than you would see in Australia, but look, there's all these amazing bike routes, and it's just mostly used by motorbikes and e-bikes, like e-scooters, I should say. So, and that's cool. But I'm just saying, it's a great example of you can build the infrastructure, but if the people don't have the carbohydrate intake and the hydration strategy, then they won't have the energy to actually use the body. And you see a massive, right now, you see a massive anti-carbohydrate agenda here in China, where they're pushing these artificial sweeteners and they're pushing these low-carb diets. So it's here, you know, like a lot of the soft drinks here have aspartame, etc. in there. So it's here now, it's cooked, but there still is a huge carbohydrate community here as well. So rice ain't going anywhere too soon. And you see that with like the poorer people, financially poorer but mentally richer, they still have their sugar and rice and they get stuff done. They're the workers, they get stuff done. But then you see the people with the money, you know, who can afford an moped thing, you know, they're the ones who get caught up in the low carb diets. But here we've got the specialized dealership here, super expensive, man. The bikes are very expensive here, more expensive here than in Australia. And they're made in Australia. They're made in here. These S-Works are made in China. So it's crazy that they cost more here than they would in Australia. But the second-hand market here is very, very cheap. Rim brake stuff's very, 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 very cheap here. So you can get some deals if you can work out how to use the local buy and sell groups on. They don't use Facebook here. These other things. And yeah, it's so very expensive. The stuff here in store, bike stuff. Like brand name stuff's very expensive here. But again, on the second-hand market, it does drop. See some old school Saxo Bank and old Venge. Remember how bad those brakes were to work on? Started bad things. Signard, what are you doing to your brand, mate? Tarmac, junk. SL8, junk. SL8 junk. It's hard to work on, man. It's crazy expensive, crazy fragile if you break it. All right, this is downtown Guangzhou. Heading back now to the village. Back to the village. The shirts are off, so hot, sun's down, time to flex back, and yeah, just amazing place to ride a bike. And just imagine being in a car. So, oh my god, so slow and just like wasting time, so frustrating. The 2 wheels for the win. But so see, here you go. Look at this. This is all the. And I'm just cruising along here, obviously riding one hand, just trying to take it easy and chill. You know, so you don't see that many bicycles compared to electric scooter, moped thingy madiggities. They're the common transport modality. So yeah, that's just the deal. That's the deal. And the best bike to bring, just any bike really, but road bike, because the roads here are really, really good. Bring some lights, bring some summer clothing, bring some sun protection. bring your GPS units, and the best maps I've used here is called A Map. Google Maps doesn't really work that well here, I find. There's a map called A Map, so I use A Map. Get download it on your phone. You can use maps.me. They're good. So you definitely need some maps here because it's gonna make life a lot easier. Safety, feel very, very safe here using a very, very basic cable bike lock. I'm not even sure that's necessary, but just prevents basics theft. So there doesn't seem to be any real organised bike thieves here in China. So you definitely feel safe. Personal safety here is good, and property safety here is good. So definitely a place to put on the list for tourism for sure. Even though I've been putting the trip off to China for ages, I've always wanted to come here, but the language barrier and just how the situation here with the the payment system and stuff, I would do what I want to do. But being here, it is quite simple once you get the hang of it. It's quite a good system, easy to get the hang of. But that's just so that's the reality there. That's the situation. And food-wise, it's pretty easy to get vegan food here in all over Asia. Rice, noodles, vegetables, fruits, sugar. It's pretty easy, and there's a lot of Buddhist restaurants, etc. around. But pretty much you go to any restaurant in Asia, and they can make something for you. This kid here was fixing his bike. Doesn't mean that you just walk into the house off the street and just start chatting to people. It's really, really rad. So just off the street there, just talking. So there's a meal of rice here and soy sauce. Okay, so that's it. Some pickled cucumber, that's optional. Lettuce optional. But noodles and soy sauce, the ketchup, you get that anyway. So not a problem. Make it done.
Okay, no problem. 哎呀，过来一下。阿斌。说什么？
哦，OK，好啊。
他是外国的。
外国的。
Hello。
He says it's not worth it anymore.
How much is it worth now?
依家值幾多啊
2000蚊應該。
？1000蚊，1000 something。
Asking wants to sell it.
我會買，
你
因為我部係咁樣啊嘛。
你想踩啊？你踩唔到呢啲車。
踩唔到？點解踩唔到？
你應該得你咁高。
我試下。
Yeah. It's a slam setup.
What does that mean?
Like some low front end, and that seat's probably a bit higher than you're used to.
Compared to that one.
Yeah.
Ride it for
Oh yeah.
It's definitely different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's BH's really nice bikes.
Yeah.
They're really
你喺
good.
邊度買嘅？你呢部？
萬幾蚊㗎嗰時間，嗰時萬蚊㗎，人民幣。